do yourself a favor and go to National Archives at archives.gov, founding docs. Just look up the Declaration of Independence before it's taken offline. Because within the Declaration of Independence, you'll see wonderful words of wisdom like, hey, if your government's abusing you and killing you and turning totally tyrannical and just ruining your future and taking away your rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, you better abolish that shit. You better wake up. Yeah, that's what's in there. Read the whole thing. Because Thomas Jefferson and Benjamin Franklin made sure they put in there that it's your duty to stand up against tyranny. And it's your duty to protect people from tyrannical government. And of course, the United States now, oh my God, you better not talk like that. You better not think like that. Let's go to this website that I have found recently and I really like. I'll go to their homepage. So they are the Lo Nang, I guess is how you would say it, Institute. Really great reading. The Laws of Nature and Nature's God is what that word stands for. And they have great commentaries. And the one that I like right here is the right to alter or abolish the government. The right. It's your right. Even though now they have laws, the government made sure that that Declaration of Independence thing never happens again. How about that? The irony. Ugh. Read this, guys. This is a really good article. You'll find it on their commentary section. And I just love this first paragraph. Gerald Thompson wrote this. I've printed this out in case it's taken offline. If I were to tell you without qualification that the American people have a God-given right to alter or abolish the U.S. government or any state government and to replace them with something new, how would that strike you? Would you reject the idea because it is only me who is saying it? Does the idea seem too radical, too extreme? Would it make a difference if you realized that without this type of radical extreme thinking, there wouldn't even be a United States of America at all? And he puts it all into context. He quotes the Declaration. And then he goes down and enlightens you all by saying the government has taken steps to make sure that never happens again. We can't have that again. So we have rebellion and insurrection laws with fines and imprisonment. You can read this. I want you to read this if you really want to learn more about this whole topic that we're going through right now. If you even advocate for overthrowing the government, and they say by force or violence, I mean, you can make the case that we shouldn't be gathering hundreds of men with missile launchers and saying, all right, it's time to overthrow the government. I mean, come on. That's not where no one wants that. I think 99% of the people can honestly say they would love to live in peace and harmony and not have to go down that road. But you know who's gone down that road? The government. The government and governments all over the planet are responsible for the deaths of their citizens. Actually, here are the numbers. More people have been killed by their own governments than all the wars combined in the history of mankind. How about that? We're talking hundreds of millions of people are just, yeah, we're going to get rid of you. We're going to starve you. We're going to force you to take injections that will kill you in the end. Yeah, it's government who's doing that. But they're the ones who make the laws here to make sure you don't even think of doing that. So this is a good article. Read it. And I am going to be making more videos just bringing up the topic of, we need to learn that we're in a horrible, tyrannical environment, and what can we do to get out of it? Because we need to think of our future generations. We need to at least allow our minds to go into the realm of, oh my God, we're in a bad abusive relationship. This needs to end. We need to get out of it. All right. So, and he makes it clear in his article, I am not advocating the exercise of any right to alter or abolish our forms of government by force or violence. I say this not because of Title 18 of the U.S. Code forbids it, but because I simply don't need to go down the violent road, is what he's saying. He doesn't need to think like that. The right to alter or abolish is a natural right, which is perfectly capable of being exercised lawfully without force or violence. So read that and you'll learn what he's talking about. I don't want to take up your time and read his article when you can read it. And yes, we'll discuss this in future videos. But first, to me, the first step is that you need to realize that we're in a very abusive, deadly relationship with the United States government. The people in Canada just found that out the hard way, what their deadly government is doing to them. I'll just end this by saying when you bring in planes with the word or the letters UN on them, when UN planes are landing in your airports, it's already too late. So I'll end it right there.